Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to start our new chapter, that is acids and bases. So the name of the chapter is acids and bases. So first we will start to learning that what are acids. Acids. So students, acids are those substances which are sour in taste. So acids are those substances which are sour in taste. So they are sour in taste. Okay, so this is the first point of the definition of the acids. So second point, acids are the substances which gives H positive ions when we mix them with water or when we make the aqueous solution of these substances. So those substances which gives H positive ions when dissolved in water. So this is the complete definition of the acids. How we can define these? Acids are the substances which are sour in taste and which gives H positive ions when dissolved in water. For example, we have hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid. The formula of hydrochloric acid is HCl. Yes, very good. Now, some more examples. H2SO4. This is sulfuric acid. Some more example, HNO3, that is nitric acid. Okay, so we have learned acids are those substances which are sour in taste and that gives H positive ions when dissolved in water, or they gives H positive ions in their aqueous solution. Okay, so now let us see the types of acids. If we will talk about the type of acids, then we can categorize them according to the occurrence on the basis of occurrence. Acids can be of two types. Acids can be of two types. The one is mineral acids, or these are also called inorganic acids. Second one are organic acids. Now we will discuss what are mineral acids and what are organic acids. So students, the acids which we obtain from Earth's crust, जो हमें कहाँ से मिलते हैं, that we get obtained from the earth, we can say that are the mineral acids, or we can say the acids which we obtain from the earth minerals, that are called mineral acids. For example, HCl, H2SO4, HNO3 and so on. These are called mineral acids. Okay, now we will talk about the organic acids. These are the acids which we obtain from the animals or plants. जो हमें कहाँ से मिलते हैं? From the animals or the plants. Obtained from plants and animals. These are called organic acids. For example, we we know that there are many acids which are obtained from the substances which we eat. For example, we eat curd. So the acid present in the curd is lactic acid. Okay, the acid present in the tamarind is tartaric acid. Tartaric acid. Acid present in apple is oxalic acid. And so on. There are many organic acids which we obtain from the animals and the plants. So on the basis of occurrence of the acids, we can categorize into two types, that is mineral acids and organic acids. Mineral acids which we obtain from the earth minerals are called mineral acids. For example, HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, and organic acids which we obtain from the plants and animals. And they are, for example, lactic acid, tartaric acid, oxalic acid. There are many more examples also. Okay? So now we can categorize acids according to the amount of water also. Acids can be categorized on the basis of amount of water present in the solution. On the basis amount of water present. Okay, so they are of two types. The first one is concentrated acid, and second one is diluted acids. Concentrated acids means the amount of water is either very less or there is no water. Means either minimum possible of water. Minimum possible of water. These are called, or there is no water, or no water present. Then these acids are called concentrated acids, and if there is more water, there is maximum amount of water present in the acid, that is called diluted acid. So we can say more water is present in the diluted acids. Okay, so we have categorized the acids in two ways. The first one was on the basis of their occurrence. They were of two types, mineral acids, or we can say organic acids, and the organic acids. And the second type is on the basis of amount of water present. Okay, so there are two types, concentrated acids and diluted acids. Okay, now we will talk about the bases. What are bases? So if we recall, the acids were the substances which have sour taste and which gives H positive ions in their aqueous solution. So now if we talk about the bases, then bases are the substances which are bitter in taste, There are only some bases which we can taste. So if we taste them, then we will find very bitter them. Okay, so and they give OH negative ions in their aqueous solutions. Aqueous solution means where water is solvent. The solution in which the solvent is water is called aqueous solution. Okay, so if we will make the aqueous solution of any base and if we will get OH negative ions, then we can say that the substance is a base. Okay students, So we have understood what are acids and what are bases. Now we will talk about the examples of bases. So as I have told you, they give OH negative ions. So the substances which have OH ion in it can be base. For example, sodium hydroxide, NaOH. This is sodium hydroxide. This is a base. There are some more examples. For example, KOH, potassium hydroxide is a base. Calcium hydroxide, CaOH whole twice, it is also base. Okay, so these are some examples of the bases. Now we will talk about how we can identify whether a given substance is an acid or a base, or either we have any technique so we can categorize them, or we can find whether a substance is acid or a base. Yes, there are certain substances which can tell us whether a given substance is an acid or a base, and those substances tell us this thing by changing their color. Okay, so now the next topic is acid base indicators. Those substances are the acid base indicators. Acid base indicators. So acid base indicators are the substances which tells us whether a given substance is acid or a base by changing their color. Yes. So the substances which tells us whether the given compound is acid or base by changing their color are called acid base indicators. Okay, so now we will talk about the acid base indicator. What are the examples of acid base indicator? Yes, there are some examples. For example, we have litmus. Okay, so how litmus will identify whether a given compound is acid or a base? If we have any compound, we don't know either it is acid or a base. If the color of litmus changes to red when we put a drop of acid over the litmus paper, then if the color of the litmus will change to red, then it proves that it is an acid. Or if the color of the litmus changes to blue, then it proves that this is a base. Yes. Now, some more examples of the acid base indicator. Yes, look at some more examples. For example, methyl orange. Methyl orange. With methyl orange, acid gives red color again, and the base gives yellow color. Okay, now we have some more example. For example, phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein with acids gives colorless, whereas with bases it gives pink color. Okay, so these are the three indicators with the help of which we can identify whether a given substance is acid or a base. So students, today what we learned what are acids, we learned what are bases, we learned type of acids, and we learned what are acid base indicators. In the next chapter or in the next class, we will do the next topics of this chapter. Thank you. That's all, students.